everyone and welcome to our daily love reading. So for today's reading, I am going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So if you are offended by sexual imagery or talk of a sexual nature, then this is not your video. So what we're going to do is we're going to see kind of what comes through. I'm just going to pull tarot cards. We'll get the message through, and then I'll maybe use some other decks as well to clarify. Okay. Nine of Swords. There's kind of like a distance between you and someone right now, but I feel like this person has not closed the distance in the time frame you expected. The Nine of Swords in this deck in particular is about taking some time apart so that you can, you know, come back together in a healthier way. But it feels like this person has not quite returned to your life, or maybe they are taking a long time, or it could just be that you're not even sure if you want this person to return here. You seem a little bit anxious about someone's intentions towards you. There's this nervousness about whether or not something's going to work out, whether or not you're seeing things clearly. I feel a very defensive energy around the divine feminine here. So you may just feel like you're not really sure what is going on. Like the picture feels a little bit blurry. Yeah, we've got the Hermit. So someone is very clearly spending some time on their own here. And I don't know why, but this feels very triggering. It's like someone is very withdrawn. You're not sure if the light is still on. You're not sure how this person feels about you, or perhaps how you feel about them. There's a lot of uncertainty, some things here that need clearing up. Now, the number 9 has come through in both cards because the Hermit is number 9 in the Major Arcana. So clearly something's very close to completing, and I want to look into what that is. What is it that is close to completion? Someone is, I'm shown like the wind catching the sails. So it's like this hasn't been moving, but then suddenly you get this wind of change, and finally it feels like there's a bit of momentum again. So what is closing out here? Knave of Pentacles. I like this. The Knave of Pentacles, this feels like someone was trying to force this too soon. And this could be you. It could be your person. It could be both of you maybe wanting this. But it feels like the time wasn't right. You know, you were maybe trying to rush something here. And that could be why there was this distance or separation, because the timing was off. There was too much like trying to control the situation of a relationship rather than just letting it happen naturally, rather than just letting it flow. So because you were maybe trying to force things, it wasn't really coming together. But this is ending. It seems like the fruit is starting to ripen. Like the time is, to be honest, the time is right for things to start shifting here. But divine masculine in this connection does want to show their softer side, but they're also not really sure what their divine feminine is up to. So it seems like your counterpart here is kind of questioning what you've been doing, or there's a bit of insecurity basically is what I feel. And this is definitely coming from the divine masculine being insecure about their divine feminine. I'm showing the switch coming back on. So someone here really is feeling like, do you know what? I know what I want and I'm going to go and get it. And then the wind comes, this wind of change, it catches the sails and there's a lot more momentum. Queen of Swords, divine feminines, you seem to be struggling at this moment. You seem like today's reading, it does feel like the divine feminines are maybe feeling quite anxious, perhaps a little bit insecure about this connection, or maybe just questioning things. Let's see what this is. I'm going to use the spirit animal deck to find out about our divine feminines. Yeah, look, watch your words, the parrot spirit. Things are going on. Things are going on behind the scenes, which means that not everything is fully transparent and clear in the 3D. But if you're being triggered, you are being guided today. Be careful what you say. You know, think before you speak. because it seems like there is a bit of potential here for you to act from a wounded place. And obviously when we act from our wounds, we often say things that we wish we hadn't said. We might regret doing something. So Divine Feminines, you're being guided just to be a little bit careful about what it is you say. If you feel like you want to reach out to your Divine Masculine, but you're doing this from a triggered or attached place, then maybe just hold off and focus on balancing yourself out. Let's see, Divine Masculines. Let's get your energy for today. Lizard Spirit. Divine Masculines are very much in their head. This is about dreaming the world into being. So the Divine Masculines are kind of focusing on what it is that they want to see in this connection. They're trying to think about, this is the future of this relationship. This is what I want to happen. They're living in a bit of a fantasy land, maybe a little bit ungrounded today. And there definitely seems to be some tension and frustration between you both. Judgment. There's going to be a second chance here. This, whoever it is basically that's kind of coming towards you, I really feel that you two are being pulled together. You're being brought together for a reason. And it could be that it's because of a spirit baby in this connection. It could also just be that the timing is finally right. I can see that you've definitely tried to rush this in the past, or like things were just not ripe. You know, it's like you're trying to eat a fruit that's just not ready to be eaten. And it can be really tempting. Like this might have looked delicious, but you knew that it needed a little bit more time before this person can come in and you two can actually work on this foundation. For lovers, a big choice is coming up. There's a big decision about to be made, and this decision is coming from the Divine Feminine, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So the Divine Feminines are going to be making a very important decision around this connection, because the Divine Masculine comes in here, tries to reconnect with the Divine Feminine, and she's the one who calls the shots. I feel because the Divine Feminines seem a little bit triggered at the moment, it's like they're the ones who are detaching more, and the Divine Masculine seems to be one who are actually feeling more attached to this connection or the outcome. Instead, the Divine Feminines are like, do you know what? I need to just focus on me. I need to make sure that I'm in a healthy and balanced place. Divine Feminines, I'm not sure if you're thinking about someone from your past, but I do feel that there's some kind of, it's either you're thinking about the past of this relationship or the past in other relationships, and you are maybe finding some of your old wounds being triggered because of this nostalgia or reflection. So it might be that it's best to actually just wait a little bit. I'm showing a camping trip. I'm showing you setting up a tent with someone. So you might decide to go camping. It might be like a getaway. Or this is just saying, look, the situation you're in with this person right now is temporary. It's going to pass. Seven of Wands. I feel like things are going to come to light very soon. And when they come to light, that is when everything just gets so much clearer. You start to understand why things happened the way they did. You know, you start to ease some suspicions and doubts as well. So I honestly feel if you're being triggered right now, just give this a little bit of time. Focus on yourself, because a lot of those suspicions and doubts are going to ease up. All these flew out. I've got one that flew out face up. This is from the Lover's Oracle deck and the Power card. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So Spirit's saying, look, you do have, you know, power in this situation. You're not a victim of this connection. It's time to use your power to focus on what you know is right for you, what you know you need to do. So if you are being triggered, if you're finding your wounds being kind of poked a little bit right now, you know that that is what you need to focus on. And you can, you know, walk away from what isn't serving you. And I feel, to be honest, for a lot of you, this is about walking away from the bad habits. It's about walking away from, you know, the past. It's not about walking away from this connection. We also have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So you and your counterpart are clearly in some kind of physical distance right now. But at the same time, I really feel that this connection is about to go through, like I said, a big change. Those winds of change are coming. The wind catches the sails, and suddenly we have movement again. All those suspicions and fears start to ease as things come to light. We have new love. I love when this card comes out. So the new love is all about someone here coming in with like a fresh energy. It could be some of you are attracting a new love, but it could also be that the love you have right now is transforming, because look, make the effort. Someone here is going to be putting the effort in with you because they feel guided to take these steps with you. Whoever you are attracting next in your love life, I really feel that this person's going to stir some very romantic feelings. I honestly feel a spirit baby bringing you with this person as well. So you may have just met them. It could be someone who you've got history with. It could be someone new coming in. But there's a reason why you're being pulled together. It's either like a spirit baby you have, or it's like, you know, your guides are kind of bringing you together with this person, because this feels right. It feels like previous relationships or this connection before, if it's an old person, it's not worked out because, like I said, the fruit wasn't ripe. This time it's ripe, it's ready, and it's going to have a good outcome. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's morning message. Don't forget to comment with what you kind of resonated with. Like this video and also hit subscribe to show your support to my channel. And I will see you back here tomorrow for our next daily love reading. Don't forget to also check out the morning messages for some really empowering messages, all focused on you and not really focused on love and relationships. So it's a good balance to have. I hope you guys enjoyed today's message, and I'll see you back here soon.